Hey y'all, it's your girl Courtney Marie and I am back with another video. So today's video we're going to be playing in some green eyeshadow. I'm doing a green cut crease eyeshadow look, Christmas inspired. If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, we're going to apply some lip oil because my lips are dry. I'm using the lip oil by Fenty Skin. It smells like cherries. It's the bomb. Now we're going to prep our skin before applying our makeup. I do this every single day. I'm going in with my Caudale Grape water, and then I'm going in with my Tower 28 spray. And now I am applying toner to tone my face. I'm using the toner by Glow Recipe. And now for serums, I'm using my Kosas serum spray. Next, I'm going in with my Good Molecules Daily Brightening Serum. If you're subscribed to my channel and watch my videos, you probably already know what products I use, but if not, I will have a list in my description box. Now I'm going in with my Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. And then for moisturizer, I'm using my Drunk Elephant Whipped Cream Moisturizer, my Drunk Elephant Hydration Serum, and also my Drunk Elephant Goldi Drop. So I mix all of these together, which works well for me. It gives me that hydration that my skin needs, and it also gives me that glow and that brightness that my skin needs underneath my makeup. So ladies, don't forget to skin prep before you apply your makeup. It's a very important step. So now let's go on to our eyes. I'm using my P. Louise eyeshadow base. It's in the shade 5. So I'm just applying that on my eyelids and blending it out. My eyebrows, I did them off camera. If you guys want to know how I did them, I have an eyebrow tutorial up on my channel, so please go check it out. And so the eyeshadow palette that I will be using is the Morphe Up Till Dawn eyeshadow palette. So I'm going in with the color Nocturnal, I think is the name, and I'm just taking that color and packing that into my crease. Now I am taking the shade Cabana and I'm putting that right on top of that color, and I'm blending those two colors together. So the first color I just packed it on, the second color I am blending. And now I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear paint pot, and it's in the shade Soft Ochre, and I'm going to use that to cut my crease. So doing a cut crease is not easy. As you can see, I'm using a very precise brush to give myself a very sharp cut crease. Also, I love using the paint pot because it's more of a thicker type formula, rather as so concealer is more on the liquid side. It's just more easier to work with. So now I'm doing my shimmer shades on my eyelid. This is the shade Under My Palm. It's a lighter green shimmer shade, and I'm placing that on the inner corners of my eye. And then I'm taking the shade Island Lover, which is like a shade darker, and I'm placing that in the middle. And then on the outer corners of my eye, I'm taking that first color that we used, the Nocturnal shade, to give myself a little smoky eye. And so now we're going to do the other eye. We're going to pack that first shade into our crease. Do not blend, just simply pat it into the crease. And then we're going to take the second shade and we're going to place it right on top of that first color. But this time we're going to blend. We're going to blend those two colors together, get rid of any harsh lines, make it look like those colors are meshed together. And then we're going to cut our crease. We're going to go in with our paint pot, and we are simply going to sharpen that crease and make it as sharp as we possibly can. After we cut our crease, it's time for our shimmer shades. So on the inner corner, I'm using the shade Under My Palm, which is a light green, and then on the middle, I'm using just a slight shade darker, and the shade name is Island Lover. And then on the outer corner, I will be using the first shade that we used, and you want to make sure that the colors are blended well together. Get rid of any harsh lines, make those colors look like they are meshed together and meant for each other. And now to prime my face, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydration Primer. And then I'm also going to go in with my Mercier Blurring Pure Canvas Primer. And I'm just going to place that in my problem areas, any areas where I want those pores to be blurred out and basically invisible. Moving on to foundation, I'm using my Fenty Beauty foundation and my shade is 440, and I've been using this foundation faithfully. It's been doing its job, it's just been given. So remember, ladies, for foundation, if you're using a brush, you want to pat it into your skin. You do not want to paint it on like you're painting a picture. So no swiping, no stroking that brush. You want to basically pat that foundation into your skin. Let your skin absorb that foundation. It will look flawless and it will look so much better. So now I'm applying my concealer. I'm using a Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm applying it in areas where I want highlight. So underneath my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. And now for contour, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Cream Contour. It's in the shade Chocolate. I love doing contour because I love to look snatched, honey, okay? So I'm just applying it on my cheekbone area, on my forehead area, and also on my jawline area. And I'm trying not to overdo it. I'm trying to apply the right amount because I don't want a heavy contour look, but I do want a heavy bronzer look. I want this look to look warm and cozy, like Christmas. And now I am buffing out those edges, blending out that concealer, using a light hand to blend out that concealer because I do want a full coverage look. However, I do not want any harsh lines, so I want to mesh that concealer and that foundation together. And now I'm using a beauty blender just to get in those creases and crevices. To add a more bright and more pop under eye look, I'm going in with my NARS concealer, and it's in the shade Caramel. And this is just going to make a more bright under eye, make me look alive and more awake. So I'm just going to blend that out as well with my beauty blender. I know a lot of girls wet their beauty blender, but honestly, I've been using a dry one lately and it's been working out for me. And now I'm going to add a little bit of liquid blush. I'm using my Juvia's Place blush. It's in the shade Marigold. Not adding much because I don't want to look like a clown. But I'm adding just a little bit and I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. So using just the right amount because I already got a lot going on with my eyes. I don't need a lot of blush. So now we're going to set our concealer. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. It's a pressed powder. So I'm just pressing that in to that concealer, making sure that I get in those creases. I do tend to crease a lot because I do smile a lot. I'm a happy girl. So I just want to make sure that I get in those creases so my makeup can just stay flawless all day, all night. With that being said, I'm going to use a second setting powder. This is my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to use this just to sharpen up my contour a bit, and also going to use it underneath my eyes and everywhere else. Now moving on to bronzer, I'm using my One Size Bronze and Sculpt palette, and like I said, I want a lot of warmth to my face, so I'm going heavy with the bronzer, okay? I'm just going to bronze anywhere that I put that contour. So to blend everything together, get rid of any loose powder, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation powder. It's in the shade 460, and I'm just using this to blend everything together, get rid of any harsh lines, just to make my makeup look smooth and flawless. But I don't wanna play your fair, yeah.
with you too often. Baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.
And to set my face, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. Now back to the eyes. I'm using my Fenty Beauty eyeliner to line my eyes. And this is my go-to. No explanation is needed. You see it. You see it. Like, come on now. And another go-to is my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. Y'all already know how I feel about Riri. Anyway, I'm lining my lips with my Juvia's Place lip liner. It's in the shade Cola. And then I'm going to blend it out. And now I'm using my Morphe Soul Matte lipstick. It's in the shade Quick Crush. So I'm applying that and I'm going to blend that out, mesh those two colors together, and then I'm going to apply a clear lip gloss on the top. And that is my lip combo. And last but not least, I'm going to apply my Revolution Super Fix to set my face. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next. There will definitely be more holiday looks on the way. Anyway, I love y'all and see you guys in my next video.
I would like to get